it's a couple of indie subscriptions. So if you want to see what I got in Lurella and Spoiled Lips, stay tuned. Hi and welcome to our channel. My name is Tracy. Chloe and Bandit aren't with me this evening, but if you're new, welcome. Thanks so much for checking us out. We do all kinds of unboxings, unbaggings, get ready with me's, collaborations, all kinds of fun stuff like that. So if you're into that kind of thing, please consider hitting that subscribe button. And if you're returning, thank you so much for being a part of our YouTube family. So today I have two of my indie makeup subscriptions, and I'm just going to unbox them together because I feel like sometimes people are more apt to watch multi-boxings, and these are great indie companies that I want to give more exposure to. So it in no way takes away, there's not one better than the other. I just really want to showcase these two wonderful, wonderful companies. So I'm going to go with the Spoiled Lips first, only because it is a smaller subscription in the number of items you get. So you get 3 lippies and a new release eyeshadow palette. Now the lippies can be tame or they can be Halloween crazy. So let's see what we got this month. This one is called Wicked. So there that is. That kind of looks a little orangey for me, like it's a brown orange. So I'm going to leave this. I'm not going to swatch it because I can guarantee I'm not going to use this. The next color is Toasty, and it seems to me that that would be another brownish shade, but let's take a look. Yeah, that one though is a little more mild. That one might work for me better than the first. So let's take a little swatch of this one. Oh, looking at it there though, I don't know. All right, so yeah, that is definitely not going to work for me either, but I've already swatched it, so I'm stuck with it. And we have Honey Bear. This is absolutely gorgeous. And this is more of a gloss, so you can barely see it. And I wonder if we mix it. All right, so there it is mixed, still a little orangey. I think I would have to play with that a little bit. And here is the palette. This is their volume 31. Look at how cute those penguins are. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, this is gorgeous. All right, we have 3 glitters, some shimmers, and some mattes in some gorgeous, gorgeous colors. So that, and this glitter right here has actual snowflakes, is the glitter. See that, snowflakes? And that stays right on. So you don't need any adhesive for that. There's that pinkish one right there. That's a shimmer or a foil or something, but really pretty. There's a blue glitter. It would be nice if I put stuff where you could actually see it, right? That's the Spoiled Lips. Next, I have my Lurella, and this is, you're going to get far more items in here. It is less expensive. You are going to get a new release palette in every box. There is a little description of what things cost, but look at how she did her eyes. That's so pretty. I mean, it's not an everyday look. I'm going to give you that, but if you were like doing something for some sort of makeup look, that would be fantastic. Okay, we have this jumbo beauty sponge, and that is a jumbo beauty sponge. I mean, yeah. It's like the size of a small pear. That's how big that is. Okay, it's not listed, so I don't know what that costs. Sometimes that happens. We have a neon brush set in Acid is the color. And I do, or I did get this in the past. I don't know if I gave it away or if I kept it. I'm not really sure. I got it in a mystery bundle from them. So here is, it comes in a pouch. Their brushes are amazing. You get all of these brushes. All right, so $25. That's insane. That is an insanely good price, and they're good brushes. Like, it's not like they're cheap. They're very good brushes. Really like these. Okay, so everything else is seal wrapped, so I'm just going to take a moment and get into those. I don't know how the weather is in your neck of the woods. Here, it's insane. One day, it's 35 degrees. The next day, it's 50 degrees. Today, it was supposed to snow. Instead, we got rain, which I am very thankful for, because to me, snow is a 4-letter S word that I don't like. It's not a pretty word to me. Yeah, I don't like to drive in it. I don't like to shovel it. None of that. So instead we got rain. It's pretty chilly though. I mean, I would say it's probably in the very low 40s, maybe high 30s. Now to some of you who are in different areas where you're getting, you know, pounded with snow, you're like, I would take that weather. Friday? Is it Friday? I think it's Friday. It's supposed to be 50. So that's bananas. Now, don't get me wrong. I am all for 50-degree weather, but my state was not like that growing up. We would be pounded with snow all winter long. Just hit, hit, hit. So, I don't know. It's kind of screwy. Okay. Put on some glasses so I can tell you what these are. This is the Iconic Gloss in Killin' It. Now, that color right there does not look like a color that I'm going to use, but let's get it open and see. No, I'm not. That's not even kind of nice for me. So that's going to go right back in the package. Next is from their Make-A-Wish line. And I don't know what this is, so I guess we got to get into it. Oh, the Iconic gloss there, $10. All right, this is a lip liner in a brown, and I know, right, you think eyeliner, but when I'm reading this product card, it says that there's a lip liner in there, and so this is a $5 value. I'm sure it goes really nicely with that lipstick, but not on me, it doesn't. We have a Fantasy Eye Glitter. Now here, that's what I'm talking about right there. Now, this is in Sapphire. I know, you're gonna be like, Trace, you can't wear that to work. You're right, I can't. I mean, I could. There's nothing stopping me. There's no rule against it, but I probably wouldn't wear it out to the grocery store. But I will love playing with this. And I will be covered in glitter for the rest of the year. This has a very fine tip. So I had to kind of really, just so you could see, but if you just did one line, and that is a $10 value. I did find the price of the sponge. It was listed as a grand, not a jumbo, and I was looking for the word jumbo, and without my glasses, you know, I can't really tell you. $12 for the jumbo sponge. And then last, also all seal wrapped, is the Be Bold palette, and we knew from the little flyer that this was going to be a bold palette. Now, how much would you guess? I'll show it to you first. It does have a full-size mirror, and it has like some really pretty. All right, so what would you think this goes for? $21. $21! That's like elf prices. Come on, y'all got to get on top of this. Now, they do have some nice muted ones. I've gotten a few neutral ones. They're absolutely gorgeous. I did put them in giveaways because I do have quite a few neutral palettes, and I wanted others to try how wonderful this formula is. This is a great formula, and if you like payout, this formula in whatever colors, you're going to get your payout. It is not shy. Now, that being said, if you want something lighter, just go lighter with your brushes. Don't really pack your brushes, and don't use packed brushes. In other words, use like fluffier brushes, and you'll get a different type of look. But if you go in with like your regular, more dense brushes, and you take a color like this, and then, so there are some lighter colors in here, right? There's this one right here. All right, so that one's really light. Now let's take this bright blue one here. This is a matte. This is gonna, there you go. So you could build up your colors. You can get some really bold looks, some everyday looks, and like I could use this for an everyday look, absolutely. I would take this kind of on the inner corner very lightly, transition into, oh, actually you could take this Motivate right here, this yellowy one, lightly, transition into the yellow, transition into the blue, and then use this brown one here kind of on the outer, so it's not like this all blue look, but you're really mixing up some colors. So there are some great looks that you can do even with these bold palettes. You could also mix these, so you could take your neutral palette and then use one of these colors for just like a pop of color. So, you know, if you ever get a palette like in a giveaway or in a subscription box and you're not really sure, it looks fun, but you don't know if it's for you, play with it. Play with it with your neutrals. Like just kind of mix it in for that little pop of color. Use a big fluffy brush so that you're not getting such a, you know, the kind of payout that you're going to get with a denser brush. And I think you'll really enjoy it and have a lot of fun with it. I know for me, I was always a neutrals girl, and then I started kind of getting involved in these makeup challenges, and I wanted kind of bolder and brighter looks. And I'm like, oh my God, every look I give you is just an everyday look. So I really started just kind of, it's makeup. It'll wash off. Worst case scenario, I go wash it off later, right? Best case scenario, I come up with something really fun for you guys. And again, any look that you see, you can always mute down. I love watching the makeup looks on Instagram that Natasha Denona does. And then I like to try to recreate those looks with maybe a lighter touch for work. Just, you know, like I would never think about putting a darker color in here, but I see that done a lot. So today I put a lighter color and then a little bit of a darker color. So I'm using like my Huda, I don't know which palette it was. It was the one we got in Glam Bag X, like the very first Glam Bag X, which is so beautiful and so lovely. And I've had it for, let's see, I think this is my second year having it. I still use it. Maybe it's expired. I don't know. I didn't have any bad reactions, so it's good. All right, well, thanks for spending a little time with me. I'm going to freeze, so I'm going to get going, but please consider hitting that like, subscribe, and notification bell. It's free. It would mean the world to me to have you as a part of my family. Sometimes it takes me a while to respond to comments, but I try to always at least, you know, give a heart to your comment. But sometimes it takes me a while. It might be a week or so sometimes before I get around to it, only because between filming and family and I work 2 jobs, so life's a little crazy for me, but I love just kind of reading the comments. It always brings me so much joy that some of you have chosen to spend a little bit of your day with me. All right, well, thank you so much, and hopefully I'll see you soon.